Welcome to Inside the Stable with the Crest Chargers, sponsored by Needle Coal Termite and Pest Control and Water and Moisture Control. Another week in the books. Hunter Huss, victory, 62-7. Omar, he's joining me now. We have self-proclaimed this the best podcast in Cleveland County. I hope that's a category in the Shelby Star. Best. Yeah. Hey, out of the three podcasts, we are the best. Hey, it's better than being third.
That's right.
So,
if you're not first, you're last.
Yeah, exactly. We get better every week, I think. That's what at least I tell myself. So,
right.
62-7, Omar, complete domination. After it got 14-7, that Huss cut it to 14-7. This Crest team just took off and dominated every phase of the game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, guys just, making plays, getting confidence, like I say, adding week to week, brick to brick. We talk about that all the time. Don't overlook any opponent, and just prepare and go out there and play. But go out and play Crest football each week, regardless who the opponent is. If it's you playing Springmore, you still playing Crest football.
Why's it got to be Springmore, man?
Okay.
How about Shelby? Shelby?
Almost at number 3. I'm just saying, even if it's an elementary school, we still gonna play.
Okay, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Township 3.
That's right.
Anybody,
we ain't changing nothing.
Yeah, you play your ball, and you're gonna have the results. And I think the last 2 weeks, Omar, that we've seen a different Crest team come to the field, and they've seemed more focused. They seem, that Weddington loss, I don't want to say a loss is a good thing, but ever since then, they have come out and, taking care of business and, are the opponents Weddington type? South Point's not bad.
Right.
So Hunter Huss, they're going to play off team. And, we got 3 weeks left in the regular season. We got senior night this Friday night at the SID. North Gaston comes to town. The week after, we go to Ashbrook, and we finish it up Halloween night at Kings Mountain. So, the last 3 weeks of the season, it's hard to believe we're already in the last third of the season. So
I feel like we just started like yesterday with the podcast week 1. Now we almost at the end.
Yeah, we don't look like we've aged at all.
We hadn't
since the first podcast.
I mean, if I had hair, you might could tell.
Well, that's all right. We'll wait till Greg gets here. Coach Lloyd gets here. He don't look like he's aged a bit since first podcast. So, it was a great night, 62-7, like I said before. Offense, tremendous, moving the ball. Defensively, had a pick 6. Chris Gunner had a pick 6. Just stopped whatever Hunter Huss wanted to do, except for maybe that one play that they got kind of, I don't want to say lucky, but they scored on that play, and they kind of got back in the game just for a couple seconds. And then special teams, I had a punt return for a touchdown with a phantom flag that came into the fray, and we're used to that over at Crest. The phantom flags come flying when we have a good play. So I know the ref on our sideline. I was going to take him a bag of ice after the game. His shoulder was a little injured. It looked like he was having a little rotator cuff injury, throwing that yellow hanky out all the time on the sideline. But we move on to North Gaston. We'll talk about North Gaston a little bit later on in the show, and we'll have Coach Lloyd and a special guest. Right now, I see him now. He's eating in the green room. And he's enjoying steak, lobster, caviar.
Why do we not get that?
He's not even looking at me because he don't even want to talk. He's eating so much.
He's focused, right? He's focused. Coach.
He is focused on his primetime spot on this award-winning podcast. So thank you for the commercial breaks, Alan. Let's go to one now. Thank you to our sponsors. Welcome back to the best podcast in Cleveland County, presented by Neil and Cole, Termite Pest Control, Water and Moisture Control. Coach, I don't know if you've heard, but this is the best out of the 3 podcasts in the county.
You think? I like
we
it.
get better every week.
I like watching it, and I like watching
too.
it for the special guest.
Oh, yeah.
And I like watching you and Big O.
Yeah, so well, you're a good part of it too, Coach.
I'm really
Thank you
not.
for being here.
Really not, but I like coming on.
Yeah, all right. So out of our green room, he can put the steaks and shrimp down. Mr. Tyrese Brooks, the man. Now, you talking about a Crest legend here.
Well, he is that.
He is. He is a 2-time state champion with Crest Chargers. Graduated from Crest. I could go on and on, Tyrese. Why don't you go ahead and take it? You've been coaching a long time.
Yeah, coaching about 20 years. I started out my playing days at Crest. I played under Coach Lloyd, 2-time state champion. Coached with him at Kings Mountain, then I went on to Chase and had a good run there. And luckily, Coach Lloyd called me back to come back to Crest, and it's been an honor to coach with him these last 2 years.
So it's glad to have you back. Like I said, again, we go through another Crest guy on the coaching staff.
Tyrese was one of the best slot receivers that I've ever coached. I'm sure he's one of the best that's come through Crest. He was when he played, there was a lot, kind of like this year's team. We got a lot of guys that can do something with the ball, and Tyrese was good with the ball. But we had Travis Padgett, Martre, Little John, Omar Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Was that what it was?
Omar Washington, yep.
Bruce Smith, your brother Maurice, in 2003.
And Jermaine Strong.
Jermaine, oh man, we had some really good skill players, and Tyrese fit. He did a great job, and I'm telling you, he was a team player. I know that Coach Hodge, who worked with him a lot during those, always talked about how smart Tyrese was, and he would make a good coach, and he has. And I mean, we're lucky. We're very lucky to have Tyrese.
Absolutely. So the question is, Tyrese, who's better, Maurice or Tyrese? Who's better?
I'm going to give it to my little brother. He's better.
That's nice of you.
Maurice is a good coach too. He's down at Crest Middle School, works with their defense. He does a really good job.
Yeah, absolutely. They're both great coaches and great guys. So I've known Tyrese and Maurice for a long time and worked with them, and that's you go to practice and you watch how they operate. They're great coaches. So they're great guys.
Absolutely.
So great to have them on staff, and well, Coach, Hunter Huss victory, 62-7. So I don't know what we need to say about that.
Well, I thought we played pretty well. Kind of a slow start in a way, but kind of some couple self-inflicted plays. It wasn't like we weren't playing hard and executing pretty well. We had a couple fumbles early and an untimely penalty that made us punt, and they ran the ball early and got a first down or two and kept a little clock rolling. So, it's fairly close midway through the second quarter there, but the last 4 minutes of the first half was I don't think I've ever been a part of a ending of a half where so many points were scored, but that just shows you how explosive we can be. And our defense kept getting us the ball back, and we'd go down and score, and we'd kick it in the end zone and do it again, and then we score on defense, and first thing you know, 14-7 turn into 48-7 really quick.
I was gonna say, once it got 14-7, we were talking earlier, that Crest kind of exploded. That last part of the second quarter, it was a tidal wave of just Crest.
It was.
So
it was. Credit to the players. They're making plays, playing hard. Huss can, you go down there and it's kind of quiet, and they have a fine place to play, but sometimes you got to create your own energy, and I thought our guys did a pretty good job of that.
It was their senior night too, so that probably gave our kids a little bit more motivation. Crest has never liked to be homecoming schedule or senior night schedule, so that kind of gets a chip on the shoulder. Mm-hmm. Coach Brooks, what do you think? What did you think about the game, and what do you coach first of all on your position coaching here at Crest, and then tell us what you thought about the game.
Running back and quarterbacks here. My thoughts on the game: offense played well. Had a little mistakes, started out a little slow. Had 2 fumbles, but the kids rallied together and bounced back and overcome those. Defense played extremely well. Had a pick 6 by Chris Gunner. I think these last 3 weeks we just kind of gelled together, and looking forward for the remainder of the season.
So you can tell the difference. I was telling Omar, you can tell the difference the last 2 weeks. This team come out on offense and defense. They kind of complement each other and they're feeding off each other. And it's a great thing to see. And hopefully we can keep it going the rest of the year. So we'll be back at the commercial break. Alan, if you want to take us to it, and we'll be back with the players of the week, the highly anticipated players of the week for the Hunter Huss game.
At Healthy Touch Home Care, we bring professional, personalized home health care right to your door. With non-skilled nurses, certified aides, and hearts that truly care. We are proud supporters of Crest High football.
Healthy Touch Home Care, care with a gentle touch. Come join our team. Shelby, Gaston, your Forest City. Go Chargers!
At McKinney Insurance, we are proud to support the Crest Chargers all season long. We want you to know that not all insurance agencies are created equal. We go out of our way to treat our clients like people and use our combined experience of over 70 years to protect what you value most in life. McKinney Insurance is an authorized Erie insurance agency that can help you with your auto, home, business, and life insurance needs. For your free quote, call or come by 113 North Lafayette Street in Shelby. Go Chargers!
Welcome back to Inside the Stable with the Crest Chargers, presented by Neyland Cole, Termite Pest Control, Water and Moisture Control. And thank you to all our sponsors that you see periodically through the show. So great to have those sponsors on board with Crest Football and this podcast, award-winning podcast, maybe. Maybe you talk it into an existence.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll get an award. So. Now we'll go over the players of the week for the Hunter Huss game. Omar, you got the defensive player of the week.
Yes, defensive player of the week. One of the hearts of the defense, and sometimes I say he is the heart of the defense. Mr. Chris Gunner had a pick six and several tackles to play the game, but he flies around and he like I say he can be the heart of the defense. Man, he plays with so much passion, but that's our defensive player of the week.
Yeah, I gave him a hard time on sideline. He dropped a pick six before that. Yeah. Makes up for it with the second pick six. So, he's in about every tackle you can see around the line of scrimmage. He is the heart of the defense and one of the main guys. So yeah, and he does play with passion. So, Tyrese, offensive player of the week is
offensive player of the week go to Brock Melton. Like Omar said, he's one of the hardest soul of the offense. He gets the dirty work done week in and week out. He had one receiving touchdown, Coach Lloyd, and one rushing touchdown.
That's right.
So, offensive player of the week, Brock Melton.
Yeah, I don't think he was going to be denied on that receiving touchdown. He had to stretch it out. He kind of let go, went off his feet there at the end. He wasn't going to be denied. So, and the quickness he showed on that touchdown run, he outran the whole Hunter Huss team. So he was gone.
Yes, he did.
He's got some speed. All right, now Coach Lloyd, special team player of the week.
I'll give it to Silas McCurry, and long snapper, holder, hard worker, and he's done a really good job every week. And he made himself a long snapper in the offseason, just working at it, and he's done a great job. He's done a great job holding. Our battery's been really good on our point afters and field goals, and special teams have been a big key for our success to this point. We're definitely better in that area this year, and that's making the team better. So I'm pleased with that, and Silas is a much deserving winner.
So speaking of your battery on the PATs, you got Levi Martin center, Silas Holder, Carson Kicker.
Yeah,
that's they've been money most of the year, and it's been job. Great snaps, great holds, and
no doubt.
Silas McCurry does a great job. And congratulations to all three players of the week. So, guys, we'll talk about North Gaston. What are we looking at, Coach, on North Gaston coming in Friday night, our Crest senior night?
Well, it is senior night, and I'm excited for that. I know our seniors are excited. They'll be recognized in pregame around 7 o'clock, so if you can get there early to support our senior class. We have 22 of those guys this year, and they're a fine group. They played a lot of football, won a lot of football games for Crest High School, and they have some big goals and aspirations for the remaining part of the season. So I've been real pleased with them, and they've given us that good leadership that a 12th grade group will do. So we're looking forward to honoring those guys. But yeah, North Gaston comes to town. A Big South game. We need to win. We're right now tied for first place with Ashbrook, so we need to get a win Friday over North Gaston to stay right there to set up a big game with them next week. But not looking ahead, we got senior night Friday and North Gaston coming to town.
Coach Brooks, any thoughts on North Gaston on their defense?
North Gaston pretty well coached. Coach Darrell Wilson's down there right now. They do a phenomenal job with the defense. They play hard, 4-4. 4-2-5 cover 3, a little quarters defense. They're going to give it all they got every play. We just got to be ready to play when they come on Friday and show up for the seniors and show up for the fans. If we do that, I think we will be satisfied at the end result.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but no JV game this week. Coach,
There's
right?
no JVs. North Gaston had to drop their JV program midway. Sometimes when you don't have tons of players and then you get a little bit of some injuries and so forth, I think that ends up, in this situation here. But like Coach said, Darrell does a great job. Worked with Darrell a long time in Kings Mountain. He's a phenomenal football coach and phenomenal man.
And he was the defensive coordinator here at Crest a couple of years back. So a great coach, and they will be ready to play, and disciplined and hard-working and hard-nosed kids over there at North Gaston.
And offensively, they have shown, they'll run it and throw it. And, it's more about us than it is anybody. It's kind of, just showing up ready to go and playing disciplined Crest football and playing hard and flying around and blocking and tackling at a high level. If we do those things, then we'll be okay, and we'll have some good days ahead. But it's just up to us to show up and give our best effort week in and week out. But looking forward to the game with North Gaston on Friday.
It's senior night, folks, come on out and support these seniors. A lot of these seniors have played 4 years at Crest.
They sure have.
Played its freshman year, and they've given a lot to this program. And we want to send them out on a great note Friday night and possibly longer. So speaking of that, we got the last 3 games. I was telling Obar, it's hard to believe we're down the last 3 regular season games of the year.
Right.
It seems like we were just in here in August talking about our first podcast.
Yeah.
Now we're down to the last 3 games. And
week 9, our 8th game, week 9 for everybody. And, it's hard to believe it goes fast, or we'll be into November before we know it and into the playoffs. But we got some work left here in the regular season, and it's going to be quite a finish.
Well, you got North Gaston this week. We have at Ashbrook a week from Friday, and then 2 weeks from Friday at Kings Mountain. So
who made that schedule?
You tell me. Had to be a Gaston County. Had to be a Gaston County guy.
Well.
So it's a tough road there the last 2 weeks.
But like we'll tell our kids, that is a tough road, and both of them on the road. But as far as, when you get into playoffs, you're going to you play a good team every week, especially late in the play. You're not going to get an easy game per se, and you're going to have to play. So we got 3 games here to finish, and the last 2 on the road. And it'll be a test, but I believe our schedule will have us ready for the postseason.
Absolutely,
sure.
It reminds me, when you say that in the playoffs, it reminds me a couple of years ago we played Statesville playoffs, West Charlotte, Dudley.
Yeah,
that was a 3-game.
Tough.
Statesville was good.
Yeah,
and they had a big quarterback.
Oh yeah,
and
big boy.
West Charlotte, we know what West Charlotte was. Then Dudley comes to town. That was a gauntlet there for 3 games in the playoffs. So Coach is right. When you get to the playoffs, Omar, you're going to see. Probably after the first round, you're going to see quality competition every step of the way.
Oh, yeah. You got to be ready to play every week. That's the thing. Whether you home or away, you got to play football. That's how I always saw it. At the end of the day, you got to play football. I don't care if you're home or you're away. Now, you want to play at home, but at the end of the day, you put your helmet on and you got to play.
Absolutely.
And we're going to play Crest football regardless where we are.
Absolutely. So, looking at the RPIs, Coach, we are number 1 in RPI and 5A. So, believe.
And it's helped that our schedule.
Oh, yeah.
Our schedule helps us there, and the top 8 gets a bye in the first round. So we want to do our best to be in one of those spots to get a bye to start healing up, and so we can have a full complement of players when we start in the playoffs in November. So that's another reason these next few weeks are critical.
Absolutely.
The more wins you can get, the better off your RPI is going to be. And you know, we understand that.
If we stay number one, basically it's like comes down to win out. You win out, you know you're going to be number one probably. So you beat a great Ashbrook team, you beat a quality Kings Mountain team, you beat a North Gaston team, you're going to be number one in RPI. You'll have your home games throughout the playoffs. But, you know, first things first, we got North Gaston Friday night, and we want to honor these seniors, all 22 of them, and, you know, and the cheer seniors and the band and
absolutely.
And the color guard seniors. So y'all come on out and see us Friday night and see the kids play Friday night. You know, they deserve all the attention on Friday night. So, Omar, any final parting words?
Go Chargers.
Go Chargers. Coach Brooks.
I appreciate being on the show.
Well, appreciate you here.
Did good, Tyree.
You had a lot of moxie to the show.
No doubt.
I like that. I like it.
Trey, before we go, can you show us your chains?
Oh. Omar, you were telling me who made these?
Tasha Marble.
Yeah. She's one of our
one of the sponsors.
Home sponsors.
Yes, she's a
fantastic lady.
Yes.
And these are top quality, by the way.
Oh,
You'll see
yeah.
them on the sidelines for big plays, offense.
I love those chains.
Oh, I do too. I thought they were great. So,
the guys get excited about them, you know.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, that's the first thing they look for on the sideline. If they get an interception or a big play, they want the chain around their neck.
Not real gold.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
You wouldn't be throwing that around the sideline if it was real.
Speaking of sideline, you know, kind of props, it's going crazy on the college scenes. If you guys seen it, like they got dunking basketballs, they got all kinds of different things they do. It's I would never imagine it'd be what they have on the sidelines now.
It's funny.
So you don't want to bring a basketball goal out there, Coach?
No.
Okay. We'll leave the chains alone. We'll just leave the chains.
I like the chains.
I like the chains too. So
it's a good start.
All right.
And finish.
Thank you, Coach. Any words? Party words?
Hey, looking forward to this week, and go Chargers.
All right. Go Chargers. Thank you to all our sponsors one more time. And this title sponsor, Needland Cole, Termite Pest Control, Water and Moisture Control. See you Friday night. Be there 7 o'clock to see our seniors honored. Go Chargers.
Do you need a tree removed safely and professionally? Call Utility Tree Service, Shelby's trusted experts in tree removal, trimming, and plant health care for both commercial and residential customers. Whether it's storm damage, lot clearing, or just making space, we've got the equipment, the experience, and the certified ISA team to get it done right. And we're proud supporters of Crest High School football. Call Utility Tree Service today, where we know the saying, we're Chargers, we're better.
We're Chargers, we're better.